Hey, what's up? It's Symphony here. Subscribe to my brother Mr. Creepy as Hell channel, and when you're watching his videos, make sure you stay in one piece.
My name is Gregory, and I hate Valentine's Day. Not because it's corny or lame, or all that other stuff. It's because something horrific happened to me that day. I work at your typical corporate office job. The pay is good, but the job is really demanding. I work 5 days a week, work 40 hours a week. Our boss announced that there was going to be a Valentine's party on the 14th. I was a single guy. I really didn't have no interest in hopping in a relationship. But that's when things started to get a little weird. Every time I come into work, I always receive a letter. It was a small little note, and it always would say, "From your secret admirer." It would start off with letters by saying, "You're a great guy, you're a hard worker, and I really got a crush on you." I didn't think much of it, but it had me wondering who was the secret admirer. But it would really be hard for me to figure out who the secret admirer was. There was a lot of female workers here, and I know they're not going to admit to me that they sent this letter. So I left it alone and I continued to work. When I came back from my lunch, I saw another letter, and it's from the same person, my secret admirer. The note read, "Love you," and there was a lipstick stain on there, indicating that this person was blowing a kiss. I put the letter up in my drawer again. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I figured that it was a coworker that had a really huge crush on me, and I let it alone. Fast forward, it's Valentine's Day, and it's on a Friday if I'm not mistaken. I was in the break room with a lot of my other coworkers. While we were celebrating in the break room, I happened to talk to two of my coworkers. One of them was Chase and the other one was Marvin. I decided to tell them about the letter I gotten from my supposed secret admirer. Hey guys, quick question. I was wondering, do you know who these letters are coming from? It has to be coming from a female coworker. I've been getting these letters for the last 2 weeks. I've been getting them twice or maybe even 3 times a day. I was just wondering, do y'all happen to know maybe who's been sending them? Maybe you can recognize the handwriting or the way the person writes or something. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun or cute, I guess. But I just want to know who's sending me these. I asked them. Oh wow, you got yourself a secret admirer, Gregory. To be honest with you, I can't really tell you who I think it is, because it could be anyone. I mean, I hear a lot of the women talking about how cute and attractive you are, bro. Maybe it could have been anyone, to be honest with you. One of the female coworkers or any one of them, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. Chase responded. Gregory, I may have a hunch because I saw something the other day, but you may not like the answer, Marvin said in a serious tone. The way he looked, it made me a little bit concerned, and there was a feeling inside of me that did not sit right. Okay, Marvin, if you know who it is, well, tell me. Is it someone that I'm not gonna like? Marvin nodded his head, and I can feel the blood rushing in my head. I can feel my blood also turning cold. I feel like I wasn't gonna like his answer. I'm 97% sure it was Brenda. And the reason is because when I was going towards my cubicle, I happened to pass by hers and I saw her had a bunch of pictures of you inside of her drawer. And I'm not trying to make you more uncomfortable, but she had some pictures that seemed like they came from your house. I don't know if she's following you of some sort, but I just thought I'd let you know. Maybe you should have someone investigate it or something. When Marvin mentioned Brenda, my blood ran cold and I almost felt sick to my stomach because 6 months prior, I had to report her to HR. She was being very inappropriate towards me. She would always say sexual stuff to me and say vulgar things about what she wants me to do to her. Not to mention there was multiple times she would touch me inappropriately or make remarks about what she wants to do inside the workplace bathroom with me while no one was looking. You get the point. But when I reported Brenda for her behavior and how she was being very inappropriate in the workplace and making me uncomfortable, not only did she not lose her job, but HR did not do anything at all. She was able to keep her job. And to add insult to injury, the female coworkers that I had also stuck up for her and called me a misogynist because I was trying to tear down a successful woman. I kid you not. And it made me wonder during that time, if I had been a woman and I had reported this type of behavior, would I have been met with this kind of treatment? Which I know for sure I would have not, because I've seen situations where there was a male coworker who harassed a female coworker, and he obviously was terminated immediately. I even heard some of the women even claim that men can't be sexually harassed. But anyway, that's not really the whole point of this about the double standards of sexual assault or harassment. The point I'm trying to make is that Brenda never got any consequences for her actions. Despite there being proof of what she done to me, it was left alone and nothing happened. Not to mention that they even said that Brenda had a disability, but a disability does not excuse someone from sexually harassing or assaulting someone. But I let it alone and I just continued to work. The only thing they did was they moved Brenda into a different department, and so she didn't work nowhere near me. But anyway, fast forward for right now, I was horrified because if it was Brenda, that means she went back to doing what she did to me before, harassing me and stalking me and making me uncomfortable. What? That's so crazy, man. Man, I still think that's fucked up how they still kept her here. But if it had been a man that done it, he would have lost everything. He would have been terminated. I hate these fucking double standards, man. Ain't right. She shouldn't even be working here after what she done to you, bro, Chase proclaimed. And I agree with him. But obviously, what happened happened and I couldn't really do much about it. And I was really hoping that this wasn't her behind this. Later that day, it was around 5 o'clock and we had about another 30 minutes to go before everyone left. Everyone caught up with their work and everything that needs to be done. And so we were going to have a 3-day weekend, meaning that we weren't going to come back until Tuesday, while still being paid for that Monday. I was excited that I get to enjoy 3 days off, to do some things, and I was really afloat. That was until I saw a little letter that was stuck on my bulletin board in my cubicle. I looked at it, and what it said sent chills down my body. It said, "How dare you talk shit about me, saying that you don't want me and how I violated you. You know you wanted me. I hate how you treated me. You led me on. You said that you liked me. And now you're throwing me away like a piece of meat, like I'm some sort of embarrassment for you." After I got done reading the letter, I looked up and I saw all my coworkers looking pale and shocked and crying. And then when I looked to where they were turning at, Brenda, she was standing there pointing a gun at me. Everyone was frozen. People tried to reason with Brenda, but when one of the coworkers tried to come towards her to try to calm her down from what she was trying to do, she shot them. That's when screams began to rain out. Everyone was petrified. And then Brenda made a remark.
"Everyone shut up, okay? I don't want to kill anyone here, but unfortunately, this guy made me do it, okay? The reason why I'm here is because I want to talk to my love. I want to talk to Gregory. Please tell me it's not true that you don't love me. You do love me, right, Gregory?"
Brenda, I don't share those same type of feelings towards you. I don't know why you're thinking that way. I don't have any feelings towards you. We're just coworkers. Look, if I upset you in any type of way, Brenda, I apologize. Okay? If you want to take it out on someone, take it out on me. Okay? Don't take it out on these innocent people.
Shut
Please,
up.
Don't.
Please shut up. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Okay? This is what you are. This is how you just use women, huh? You use them to satisfy yourself, just like you use me. Go ahead, Gregory. Tell everyone what you done to me. Tell everyone how you used me for sex. And then after you got what you needed out of me, you blocked me and tossed me aside like I was no one.
When Brenda mentioned that, everyone turned towards me, including Chase and Marvin. They both looked at me. Everyone looked at me. I can feel everyone's eyes on me. That's when I knew I had to confess. See, here's the thing. About 7 months prior, I did sleep with Brenda. And I did kind of use her, but It was at the moment when we went to a bar and I was drunk, and I started saying these things to her. But then, after that one night stand we had, I found out that I didn't have any feelings towards her, and I wanted to end the relationship. But Brenda couldn't handle it. Brenda didn't like the fact that she was being used by me. And she kept on being flirtatious and kept on bothering me and kept on sending letters. I got so annoyed and frustrated. And that's when I called HR and told her that she was harassing me. Of course, they didn't do anything about it. They just moved her in the other room. I'm assuming it's because she probably told them that we slept together. They had no proof. It was just my words against hers. So they just moved her into a different department. So that's what happened between me and her. And so now I had to confess. And I told everyone, it's true. I slept with Brenda. It was a one-time thing. It was a mistake. And I apologize. I just didn't think you would go this far. I should have never done what I done. I don't know what.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. You just like to use women to inflate your own ego. You're arrogant. I hate men like you. This is your fault. You done this to me. I don't even want to live anymore.
Brenda then turned the gun towards herself, and then she shot herself in the head. She died instantly. The next few hours were a blur. I just remember seeing cops escorting all of us out, and one of the cops in the ambulance dealing with the injured co-worker. Even though he was injured, he was going to make a full recovery. And then they carried Brenda's body out in a body bag. Several days after that incident, I lost my job, and all the co-workers there stopped talking to me. They hated my guts. They blamed me for the whole situation, which they're not wrong. Even though I didn't get charged or anything, I am facing a lawsuit from her family. They said that I damaged her. They even said that I probably even sexually assaulted her and made her uncomfortable and confused her. But I guarantee you what happened was consensual. I know, as you're listening to this story, you may paint me as a villain, and that's alright. In some ways I am. But ever since that day, I just can't celebrate Valentine's Day. I just think about what happened and how everything went down. How horrible it was. I know I'm not trying to make myself the victim here, but I really do feel guilty about what I've done.